Okay, I was on NFT calendar and I just discovered the Defiants. So I will tell you my very first impression about the white paper. I don't know the project. Okay, so first of all, there is the table of content, but no explanation about the project. So why? It's quite strange when you don't know the project. You have directly the table of content. Perhaps you should have put your big ID first at the top, something to catch the attention and to tease a bit for the people. Okay, so first of all, I see our vision collection, blah 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 blah. Okay, why not? Okay, so when you say first ever community driven NFT blah, 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 for education, no, I think it's not a good idea to say the first ever community because everybody says that, oh, we are all the first community driven, we are dedicated to our community, and the other not, blah, blah, blah. Remove that because it seems fake. Education, because there are other NFT projects around education. There is, for instance, Winkiverse or stuff like that. LCR focus Web3. The focus of our is to help us all make better decisions as collective. Well, I know it's white paper, so it's this party is a little bit like blah 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 blah. But okay, why not? Uh, Okay, speaking about Web3, it's quite good because you're in the trend, but you could explain more why your project will interact with the Web3 because here it's not really detailed. It's just like blah 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 blah. Both our participant of brain trust. Yeah, will. I don't know what is Crux token. I just discovered the project and I totally don't know what is Crux token. Uh, Set yourself free from society. Okay, yeah, sounds good. Both of these. Okay, okay, good. There is a story, so that's quite nice. Unmade trade, our talented artists have created a range of blah 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 blah. When you say our talented artist, it could be good to put the name of the artist and their CV or something like that. Because when you say, "Oh, we are talented artists," okay, but where are they? I don't believe you. If you say, "Oh, we have talented artists. Look at them. Here are their Instagram. Here are their portfolio. Blah blah." Blah. We are okay. Nice. I love that. Uh, Within nine category. Well, within nine categories, there are five categories. Wow, it's too complicated. That generate a token. I don't know. Oh no, no. You should detail each point with I don't know example pictures, images, something like that. Okay, up, which have weapon. You say I have weapon, okay, and what about weapons? Like what? Why some have weapon and why some doesn't have weapon? Uh, how useful is the weapon? Uh, Perhaps the price of the NFT is different. I don't know. You should explain more why there are weapons. Uh, so plus three. Wait, yes, why not? When you speak about that, you should explain. Like there are unmade trades. Okay, show me. Like when you say, like for instance, nav unique trade category. Okay, show me an example. Five weapon categories. Okay, show me an example. I don't believe you. Otherwise, core utility. Core Cox Laboratory is a unique NFT. Yeah, okay. There's customization is good, or it's very good to put that because people love the sense of belonging to the community, the sense of belonging to a NFT project, and to highlight this sense of belonging, they love customization. So it's good to put that. Yeah. Okay. Oh, good. When you explain that, which can be a bit complicated to get at the first glance, perhaps you should have a diagram when you say, oh, first market, secondary market, blah, blah. The second, the amount of token received. Ah, yeah, good. NFT stacking, yes, that's the trend. Once our genetic after the enable able to stake weapon. Okay, that's good to say stake and you to put a number because otherwise it's difficult to show, etc. Well, when you speak about stacking, you perhaps should say how much I will earn a day, how much I will earn a month, how much I will earn a year, because it's what people like. They want to have easy money, and when they heard about stacking, they say, okay, what's the yield? Why should I keep my NFT? How much time extra? So you should write it like simply. The brain trusts the perhaps I don't know if you've done it at the end. Perhaps you should say, okay, uh, you should have like a diagram which emphasize, okay, we have NFTs, we have a token, we have a DAO. So, bam, bam, three pillars, and around these three pillars, there is an ecosystem, blah blah blah, and you develop each pillar one by one. But a simple diagram could make us understand everything. Hop, NFT stacking. I love the designs here. It shows that you worked, so it's good. We believe education in one's biggest community. I don't get this part. You should make an example because education. Okay, there are hundreds of stuff to do in education. Uh, if I understood, perhaps it will be a platform with courses online extra. You should put an example. Uh, First visual, even if it's not like perfect ones, you should put like first visual of the platform of the DIO space, and you say, okay, the utility will be to do that, and you can see our picture that. Okay, because these are just lines and it's a little bit like blah blah blah. Oh, it will be in education. We love helping people. Blah blah blah. It's not concrete information filter funnel. Okay, in the current dev stage, we get overall with space average released is related to time consuming process. Totally agree with you. That is often by alpha shot callers. Okay, I didn't get. Uh, what is so the alpha spot scroll field? I totally agree with this part. Understandable, but so, this is a process of standard authorization. Okay, License. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, I get it. Yeah, proposals. Okay, yeah. Oh, I enjoy this diagram. It's very nice, very clear, easy to understand. Schematic over. Ah, but yeah. Okay, okay. There's a stuff. Schematic overview of how the ODO works. Rules, payout, access, blah, blah, proposal. Okay. Research development, test, attack, vote. Okay, so sounds good. Oh, take care about the space here. It's strange and not serious. Yeah, sir. Cool. Successful, yeah. Cool. Smart contract are estimable. So when the smart contract, blah 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 blah. Okay. So you will keep it simple, just giving the people voting power. Hmm. The text it's too hard to read. Perhaps you should like put some words in bold characters. Um, put more spaces, less sentence. I don't know because these blocks are. We are at the middle of the white paper, and people read sharply. They don't read everything, so perhaps you should just highlight the key points like that, like that. Yahoo rewards. Okay. Contribute to the project and build. Okay, larger. Perhaps, perhaps you should say how much each member will earn. Perhaps it will make it more realistic, and people will say, "Okay, oh, the DAO is already planned, so that's perfect." Transparency, everything set in the open is public. Okay, blah blah. Okay, that's strange because you introduce the native token now. We are at the page 10, so at the middle of the white paper, and you first define what is the token now. So it's way too late. Bounties will be paid. Okay, I really love that because well, I'm not an expert in Gero stuff like that, but it shows that you have worked because you have already planned extra. So that's this kind of stuff is perfect. The green there conundrum. Every project wants active community members that help and build the project. Main. Okay, totally agree with that. 19 until actually substance when the green is done. Totally true. I love that. I love this teasing. Keep reading, blah blah blah. Allowance value love. When you propose a, when I discovered this project on what on NFT calendar, I was off. It's one more project about bullshit or stuff like that, and I feel that the white paper is very comprehensive, and there is a real project. So I'm quite amazed, and that's very nice because you know when I arrive here, the Defiant, okay, I have the impression that there is a sort of story to sell the NFT, but that there is not a real project. And when I'm going through the white paper, and wow, that's very comprehensive. There is something, there is a real project with a real utility. I didn't check if you highlight it on your social networks, but perhaps you should. I will check. Let me check. Okay, so I just land on your website, empowering a Web3 generation, the first DAO based. Well, as I told you, the first sounds strange. It's just my opinion, but for me, the first sounds fake. Um, but yeah, there is something with DAO based. Look up. I prefer this definition, empowering the Web2 generation by rewarding members for contributing alpha and sharing knowledge. That's a bit better, but you don't speak about the DAO. Oh, equipial point. Okay. Yeah. Perhaps you should speak more in your big idea on your unique selling proposition that the DAO will solve this problem, the problem that there are a lot of fakes, etc. And thanks to the power of the vote, thanks to the power of the DAO, you will select the best project only, and you like explaining this slide, allowance value loop, blah 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 blah. You should explain this slide, but in your description on Twitter, on Instagram, and at the key point here on the website, because it's the first stuff people read. And I think you should uh, rephrase your unique selling proposition and your big idea here. Okay, so I start going through it. Contribute to the community, everything by sharing, incentive, long term, blah, 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 blah. So yeah. Uh-huh. You should put a diagram here to explain because here is the key of your concept is, like, as you say, the solution. So you should explain your amazing solution here with the diagram, and then you flood Twitter, you flood Instagram, you flood Discord extra with this diagram, which explain why this project is fucking amazing. Members are contributing to the project, blah blah blah, incentive. Yeah, of course, to all create financial gain by selling of next generation of NFT. Blah 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 blah. To ensure the quality of submissions, there are specific branches. Um, this point, voted by both the board and the community, you should develop a little bit more, I think, because on the DIO Web3 world, there is not real governance, and it's like the mix of having a board to put a direction and to have active community members which have less or more the same powers than the board members. It's very appreciated on the context, and perhaps you should develop a bit more at this point. It sounds like tokenomics. Okay, well, I'm a real shit for tokenomics, so I'll go directly only on the marketing points. Let's say will be token. Blah, blah, blah. Represents the value of all NFT assets. Okay, I like that. Additional. Okay, token allocation. Blah, 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 vesting. When you speak about the vesting schedule, it would have been good to have already the time, because if you say, yeah, okay, we'll keep your money, but we will tell you later how much time we will keep your money. It's not very fair. So perhaps you should explain the details of the date or of the vesting. Um, okay, totally don't know that. Okay, you know what? I think that all diagrams like that should be put on social networks, and then bam, 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 you flood, etc. Because perhaps I think perhaps you should like sum up each page of the white paper with one diagram, and after to explain your project, to pitch your project, bam, 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 you flood the social networks. Yeah, niche market. Okay. Ah, okay, it's here. So, oh, that's very long. Marketing, community, community, community. Okay. Token unlock. Ah, okay, it's here. Ah, but okay, okay, it's here. It's here. Sorry. Community allocation, referral. Okay. Oh no, don't do pay and earn. I'll tell you why. Treasury and investing in the. This sentence, I don't get it. Like it sounds too blah 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 blah. But crazy advisory, micro influencer. Okay, oh, that's smart. Um, as marketing tool to project. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, speaking about micro influencers, it's very good because they have like hyped communities which follow all their course. They are cheaper, and yeah, most of the time they have a good expertise, and they are not like rock stars, so you can speak to them quite easily. So yeah, that's a very very nice point. Okay, so I see you finished the white paper without introducing yourself. I think you're not doxed. Okay, okay, okay. Mm, okay, if you're not doxed, perhaps you should introduce you a bit. Um, just I don't know. Oh, I'm blah blah blah, and you can invent a story on you. I don't know, like dev mods. Okay, but yeah, I don't know. For instance, if you introduce the dev, you said, "Oh, Brainiac." Okay, Brainiac loves blah blah blah. He's blah blah blah. To make it more human. Okay, even if you don't dox, you can say I don't know the link, the Discord name, the Twitter name, something like that, so we can contact you directly. Because I think it's very important that the founders are easy to reach. People some because some whales want to ask the founders if they know the project very well, if they have like a good knowledges, if what they wrote on the white paper is from them, etc. So some ways they want to test a bit the founders. So it's good to have the contact of the founders. Even if you don't want to be doxed, uh, it's good to be able to answer this kind of question because the whales can bring more whales, etc., etc. You put a summary here, and after you roadmap. No, 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 no. Whoa, red flag. Red flag. This is not a roadmap. We are building a long term. Blah, blah, no, no. This is not a fucking roadmap. A roadmap which should include dates, should have like keywords which are explained. So no, that's not a roadmap. I see that. I'm okay. No, no, I won't invest in this project. I don't know where you're going, extra. So it's the big red flag of your white paper.